Jury deliberations are underway in the historic hush money case against Donald Trump. CNN's Julia Benbrook joins us from New York now. And Julia, the former president was certainly fired up when he left the courtroom today.
And Cynthia, this is all in the hands of 12 jurors now. And in fact, they just left for the day. They're expected back in court at 9:30 on Thursday. At the beginning of the day, the judge he delivered his instructions, and that's a critical point in the trial because it teaches these jurors how to apply the law and how to weigh conflicting testimony and different kinds of evidence. Now, former President Donald Trump faces 34 counts of falsifying business records, stemming from a hush money payment made to adult film star Stormy Daniels back in 2016 to cover up an alleged affair. Trump has pleaded not guilty and denies the affair. Now, the jury will have to be unanimous on this, and the deliberations could take days, if not weeks. Now, if he were to be convicted, the judge could sentence him to probation or up to 4 years per count, with a maximum of 20 years in state prison.
Unbelievable. Now, Julia, not only is Trump the first former president to face criminal charges, he's also the presumptive Republican candidate. Now, how has this trial impacted his campaign so far?
And Cynthia, this is really unprecedented, and it's still unclear how or if a conviction would impact Trump's race for the White House. But what we do know is that it has taken him off of the traditional campaign trail for weeks. Instead, he's been finding ways outside of the courthouse as he enters or exits to speak to his supporters. He stops at the cameras to do that. He's also had a lot of supporters and a lot of people out here that have been speaking on his behalf, including some vice presidential hopefuls. They've been out here as well. Now, the Biden team has really strayed away from speaking about Trump's legal woes directly, but they made an interesting decision yesterday. The campaign did hold a news conference out here. They said that it was not directly related to Trump's trial, but it undoubtedly drew some attention to what was going on inside the courthouse.
And Julia, this isn't the only criminal trial Trump is facing. There are dozens of other charges. Where do they stand right now?
That's right. This is just one of 4 criminal cases that Trump is facing, but it may be the only one to go to trial before that November election. 2 of those cases don't have trial dates yet. And in that classified documents case, the judge in that postponed it indefinitely. So we'll be keeping an eye to see if any of those timelines change. But right now, it looks like this could be the only one before the election. In total, he faces 88 criminal charges across those 4 indictments.
Okay, certainly a lot to keep you busy. Julia Benbrook, thank you so very much. And that is Julia Benbrook from CNN in Manhattan.